Ever wondered about the lengths one can go to satisfy an obsession? Well, buckle up, folks. As today we dive into the riveting tale of a girl consumed by an infatuation so intense, it became the driving force of her existence. Once upon a time, in a quiet suburban neighborhood, lived a young girl. Her days were ordinary, filled with school, homework, and the occasional daydream, until he came along. The boy who would transform her life forever, her brother's friend. Upon their first inadvertent meeting, a spark ignited in the girl's heart. She found herself irresistibly drawn towards the charm and charisma of this newcomer. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, yet the intensity of her feelings only amplified. It was no longer a mere crush, it was an obsession. She started planning ways to get closer to him, to make him notice her. She began showing up at places she knew he'd be. She started taking an interest in his hobbies and even tried to get herself invited to her brother's hangouts. Yet, despite all her efforts, he seemed oblivious to her feelings, treating her like a little sister. The girl, however, refused to be deterred. She believed that love knows no bounds, and she was ready to cross all lines to get to him. She planned a grand gesture, a surprise birthday party for him. She spent weeks planning, ensuring that everything would be perfect. She even baked his favorite cake herself, a testament to her dedication. The day finally arrived, and she nervously awaited his reaction. The surprise was a success, and he was genuinely touched by her efforts. However, when she confessed her feelings to him, he was taken aback. He saw her as a sister, a friend, but nothing more. The rejection hit her hard. She had put all her hopes and dreams into this one person, and now it felt like her world was crumbling around her. She spent days locked in her room, nursing her broken heart. But as the days turned into weeks, she started to see the situation in a new light. She realized that her obsession had blinded her to the reality of the situation. She had been so focused on getting him to love her, she had lost sight of herself in the process. In the end, she came to understand that her feelings, while intense, were not reciprocated. She learned a valuable lesson about love and obsession, and about the importance of self-love and respect. She decided to channel her energy into things that made her happy, things that were about her and not just about him. So, this is the story of a girl who let obsession consume her, who tried to force love, and who ended up hurt. But it's also the story of resilience, of learning, and of growth. It's a story that reminds us that love cannot be forced, and that it's essential to love ourselves before we can truly love someone else. In the end, the girl found peace, not in the arms of her obsession, but within herself. She understood that love is not about possession, but about appreciation. She learned to appreciate herself, and in doing so, she found the strength to move on. So, remember folks, love wisely, love well, but most importantly, love yourself first.